YouTube, what is good? First off, I want to thank everyone for all the continued support. We haven't put up a video in a while now when it comes to in-store content, but we got an awesome sneaker in that I felt like we had to give you guys a quick early look at. So let's jump right into it. Boom, here we got this awesome yellow and black box. As you can see, we got a lady right here. We got some hair going back here with a little pot leaf. I didn't even see that actually. And then we got the summer 90, what does that say, bro? 98, 93,
98,
90, summer 90. Cool stuff throughout. I think that's the Union logo. We got another logo right there, Jumpman logo. And we got the awesome sneaker which says Bephie'S Beauty Supply. So I guess this is some type of collab with them, and it's really cool. Another Union sneaker. Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG SP FD2565100. Can we get that for the people? Definitely a cool box. Noticing the basketball hoop right there. Some other cool, I guess this is like some buildings. Awesome stuff. We're gonna go right into the sneaker. Boom, here they are. Great pair right here. Air Jordan 1 Union collab with the woven going throughout the sneaker. In hand, these are awesome. I must say the woven is a very nice touch, being that kind of off-white vanilla hints going across the shoe. The leather feels very nice. If you've ever touched the Union ones, the blue or the black colorway, to me that's what these feel like. They are a little thin on the inside. I think that's due to what's going on here with the woven. Yeah, man, these are really nice in person. So if you remember the woven series and what they did with woven, Nike did a lot of stuff with that. The Footscape was one of the coolest ones they did. They even did a for one time only Air Max 360 bubble with the awesome woven going through it. You know, it's definitely, if you know, you know. It looks kind of crazy on the side of an Air Jordan 1, but I think in person this shoe's a lot better than they are in pictures, just because the quality is pretty amazing, I must say. Just the way it's stitched together. Not really sure how good that will feel on foot, just because I feel like as you wear them, the woven might kind of wear out a bit, which will kind of leave your foot exposed, which could be cool during the summer when you want to get that breeze on your foot. But at the same time, it might not be so cool, obviously, if you don't want to like show your socks or if it really wears through. I'm not really sure if that's the case because it is pretty strong materials here. We got this teal stitching going through right there, similar to the other Unions, just a different color. So we got the BBS on the back. I believe that stands for Bephie'S Beauty Supply, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. I probably should have checked that out before I got on here and started talking about the sneaker. Ended up grabbing these on eBay. I won them in a 99-cent auction at SneakerCon just because I wanted to get them in hand early, check them out, and it was just like pretty cool to win the live auction while I was there. I must say, if you're hunting these down, I don't really know when they come out. What, September? September something. Check those out if you are looking for them. Not really sure what retail is. I'd assume retail is probably going to be like $220, something like that. Before I forget, let's just take a look at what comes inside. We got the extra yellow laces. The yellow seems to be the same hints that kind of go throughout the piping of the sneaker. I wish I brought some Union ones to put these next to, because I think that would have been a really cool thing to see. Speaking of really cool, we got this, I don't know what you want to call this, probably like a building project window display Air Jordan. Cool paper right there. And you got the yellow box for all of the fake versus real and all that stuff. Let's just check out what the real box contains. We got the 96, I guess it's 96. We couldn't read that on there. This is not a sticker. This is in the box, embedded in the box. We got the stamp right there. And then we do got that YCM or YDM stamp inside that's looking nice. No stickers or stamps on the bottom of the box. Everything is in there. And that's always important because obviously a lot of times when they make new shoes, they never really get the box super correct. So I want to give you guys a look at what this one's looking like. My prediction when it comes out, I'm not really sure, man. A part of me feels like this shoe might kind of ignite the collector again. It's not super early right now and there's not really many pairs on the market, which makes me feel like maybe there are not many pairs that are gonna be out. But at the same time, I don't really care too much. It's definitely something different that a lot of people might not like. I know Jordan was saying that the other day, but at the same time, a lot of collectors out there might want to add these to the collection, whether they're woven fans or Air Jordan 1 fans or Union fans, or even fans of the possibility of these shooting up in price in the future, similar to the Union ones. I remember I sold a pair of Union ones at my old store for like $625, and that shoe a couple months later skyrocketed to like $1,500. Now they're probably going for like $25,000 to $3,000 brand new. Do I see the same thing happening for these? I'm not sure, but the concept is pretty amazing. It's something that on paper you don't really think about doing, connecting a woven with an Air Jordan 1, but I think they executed it pretty beautifully. The color choice, I mean, I don't hate it, but I was thinking about this the other day, like what other colors can they make? I obviously obviously feel like this kind of like earthy tone thing is what they're gonna go with, which makes sense. At the same time, I guess it makes sense even more because I feel like if you did this like a bread or a royal or something like that, I'm not really sure how it would look. It might look kind of weird and fake. So it is cool to kind of give this a different vibe with the green hints, yellow, and just that neutral gray vibe. But yeah, that's my opinion on these. Hopefully when they come out, everyone will be able to get them if you're looking for them. Yeah, as of right now, we have this size 9. It probably won't be here when we put out this video, but you could always check in and see if they are available. That's about it from me. Let's see what the guys think about this pair right here.
What's going on, guys? These are just insane. I like how different they are. You know, with the past Union collabs, you got the regular black tone and then the storm blue, but I like this one specifically just because it's more neutral. You kind of wear it with everything, you know, light denim, blue denim, olive, cargos, anything like that. Honestly, you just put these on and just go about your day. I also like how they are reminiscent of the Nike woven, like A was saying. That technology was just beyond its time, and the fact that they put it on a Jordan 1 is just incredible. I do like the teal stitching right there. That gives it like a little color pop. You know, got the standard Union yellow laces along with the standard yellow stitching all across the shoe. And overall, I mean, you guys know out there, I like cream, I like sail, so can't go wrong with this sneaker, to be honest. And honestly, that's what makes me love this sneaker even more, just the fact that it's more neutral, it's more cream toned. I was also interested in the box as well, just because it's not your regular Union box. It is by Bephie'S Beauty Supply. That's, I guess, what the stitching on the back stands for, which is really dope as well. And overall, I just think it's a really dope sneaker. I know a lot of people are gonna love and hate this sneaker just because it's different, but for me personally, I like different shit. And I feel like it's also kind of reminiscent of like a baseball glove, and I used to play baseball, which is why I kind of like this a lot more. Like I was mentioning, it is a different sneaker. A lot of people are gonna be like, why would they do that to a Jordan 1? Me personally, I love that they did that. I just like when Jordan Brand does something different instead of just releasing more and more colorways of a Jordan 1. And also the fact that it's a Union does incredible work with the 4s, with the 1s. I believe they did 2s as well, and the dunks. So this is another great model in my opinion that they worked on, that they released, and I hope that resale prices aren't going to be crazy on these. I personally think they won't be, just because of the fact that they are different looking and they're not your regular Jordan 1, but maybe that might increase the value of these just because they're not your regular Jordan 1. So we shall see when that happens. I know this might be a good summer shoe just because of like the whole woven technology, but I feel like it also looked great in the fall. And honestly, I really do hope that I do hit on a pair of these. So if you have these early, or if you end up hitting by the time this video comes out in an 8 or an 8.5, let me know. Shout out to Union, and shout out to eBay, shout out to A for grabbing these because these are really cool to look at. I was also talking to Evan about this. You know, they did throw in the yellow laces, but imagine you had the same colored woven laces instead of the regular white and gray or the yellow, and you matched the cream with the cream. That would look crazy. That's just my take on these. Hopefully I do hit on a pair of these, and hopefully anyone out there that does want these hits on them as well. The quality is great. The overall look to me is great, and I feel like they killed it.
What's up, guys? Straight off the bat, these are just something a little bit different. I really like this little woven on the side. It reminds me of the woven footscapes. They were like an Air Max back in the day. That they were kind of polarizing because they're either like a love or hate type of shoe. I actually really liked those back in the day, so I kind of like these. As far as the design goes, I'm a white sneaker guy. Like, I really like white sneakers, so these kind of speak to me. A little bit of sail hits, and I do love like a cream sail hits on sneakers. I like this little off-white tongue, if you will. A little something different. Do I need these? I don't know if I need these, guys. I'm gonna try for retail probably because there's something different, and I feel like it's actually something cool to add to the collection. But do I need them? I don't know if I really need them. Maybe if I see somebody wearing them and rocking them, I might feel differently. As of right now, I don't know if I need them. What I do like about Union is they do put a lot of details into their sneakers, which I appreciate. Like even the box, like kind of something cool, something different. The box is actually really cool. Extra laces, yellow laces, makes sense kind of. But yeah, I mean, I like these. I think when these come out, I think a lot of people are gonna honestly hate them because they're not just a regular Jordan 1. They're just a little something funky. But that's the reason why I like them, and it's probably why a lot of other people kind of like them. I actually really like the woven on the toe box here. Yeah, I don't know when these release, but I would assume they'll release for like 180, 200 bucks.
Is it August
Oh, they're in August.
August for 200.
August for 200. Okay, so it's actually not that far off. I don't know what this. What is this? The beauty supply thing.
So it's supposed to be like that brand, that lady.
Okay.
Or that shop, I think.
Bephie'S beauty supply.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't really know the story behind that. I'm sure we'll find out more towards the release. I think it's cool that they're like trying to put on for a small business. I think that's really cool because who else is really doing that? I don't even know if it's a small business. It might be really big. Shout out to the beauty supply people. These are cool. I'll give them like a 7 or 8. Cool. Funky, something new.
What's going on, guys? First thought, these are pretty fire, honestly. I was thinking about it the other day that Nike, in my opinion, has been dropping a lot of good stuff this year, from Jordans to Dunks to Air Maxes to like Tom Sags and just a whole bunch of different things. But in general, though, they're dropping a lot of good stuff. No, this is probably one of my favorite years of Nike of dropping things because I feel like it's been a while since in my opinion, they dropped like good quality stuff. When I first saw pictures of these, I didn't like them. I think that's with like a lot of sneakers lately with the pictures that they've been putting out, the mock-up pictures and stuff like that. I just feel like it never really does the shoe justice until you actually see them on someone's foot or in hand, and I feel like they knocked it out the park with this one. It's funny because Evan says he's like a white shoe kind of guy. I'm more of a black shoe kind of guy, but this is definitely a shoe that I'm really hoping that I can hit on retail for. Depending on what resellers, I still probably get them, but this is just a fire shoe. I just like the woven craftsmanship or whatever you want to call it that basically ties the shoe together, that holds the shoe together. The little hit of like mint green, it's just so different, so subtle, but like it just gives you like a little pop. I do wish they did a better job with the laces. It would have just continued with sail or have yellow and transition into sail. I know this is yellow, but I don't know if the ends are like a different color or anything like that. I probably assume they're not. Yeah, they're not. They're just straight yellow. The box is cool. I'm not one of those people who really cares for boxes, but this box is really fire. They had just said that they're gonna retail for 200. Not surprised about that, honestly, because just with the way inflation and everything's going up and the demand of things, not surprised to see it somewhat of a high price tag for a Jordan 1. I'm really intrigued to see what the sizing is like on these, like how they run. I will assume they run like a regular Jordan 1, but because it has this woven material and it's like not all leather, I want to know if it's like you have to go down a half size, you go true to size, but I figure you probably go true to size. Definitely a shoe to have for the fall time. Definitely a shoe that I really want and hopefully I'm able to get. I personally don't think retail's gonna be that or resale is gonna be that high, and I were talking about it yesterday. I think they're hovering around like 700 or so right now. I personally feel like they will be around like 253. I could be wrong, but just trying to make an educated guess with the way these releases are these days. Possibly 4. I could see 4 as well. It dropping in August. I wish it kind of dropped in like June or July, just because I feel like it is such a summery shoe more so than a fall. But nonetheless, I still think it's gonna be one of the shoes that cracks at least my top 10. It has a strong argument for shoe of the year, possibly. I think just because of the details, the craftsmanship, it being something different. I think Union did a good job, like they always do. I'm really happy to see these drop, or in 2 months, I should say. We're still in June, so.
Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed everyone's feedback. I just found out that these come out August 1st at a retail price of $200. So, not too bad on the retail price, but I guess for a Jordan 1, just a little too high. But nonetheless, for the quality, the craftsmanship on the sneaker, and the fact that it's a Union, can't complain there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to try to push more content to you guys as much as we can, whether it be through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is. We will try to push out as much content as we can. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Peace.